everyone. We are on to section 2 of the podcast where we talk about a stat or a article or a trend concerning manliness in the 21st century. And this stat today, it's big. It's really big. So, according to the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, this was taken from 2017 to March of 2020, so like right after COVID started up, I guess. And I cannot imagine these numbers got better. But according to that survey, the percentage of men over age 20 who are obese is 41.9%. That means in America that almost half of our male population is obese. So why does this matter? Why does this matter? Why are we talking about this on a podcast where we talk about men becoming happy? Well, obesity is not good for men. Hot take. Isn't that crazy? Obesity is not good for men. Now, I got a few pounds I should shed, 100%. But I'm not obese, and there's a reason for that. There's a reason that I steer clear of that. It's because obesity takes away, and I mean, listen, I know people have different circumstances. I know that life can be hard. I get that. Life is hard for everyone, though, so there's that aspect. But obesity takes away a lot of different faculties that a man should have. It hurts your mental health. Like it hurts your physical abilities. It hurts your spiritual health. All these things, your relational health. It takes you out of the running for a lot of things that otherwise in your life you could do. The variety in your life that makes it spicy, that makes it fun, isn't there as much. Somebody asks you to go on a 5-mile hike with them. You literally can't. Like the average person who's like in okay shape, like I'm kind of just in okay shape, like I could go for a 5-mile hike. Sure, I'd be sore as hell the next day, but I could do it. My buddy goes and asks me to do that, and I want to hang out with my buddy. Yeah, absolutely. I'll go do it. And so this is not me trying to rail against like fat people, but it's just these are the stats. And so it's worth talking about. We were just talking about honesty and telling the truth. Well, damn it, here's the truth. Over 41% of the male population in my country is obese. That's problematic. And so why is this? My quick and easy answer is that comfort is castrating our men. Comfort, whether it's the food or this amazing environments we've been able to create in our house where we can change things to within a degree. I mean, damn it. We can be like, 72, that's too cold, but 73, that's just right. Like you can literally change the air temperature in your house by a degree. You have machines that wash your dishes for you, that wash your clothes for you. I mean, that's crazy. We've created incredibly visually stimulating video games that people can play all the time and feel like they're part of another world. And not in this world. This world, which is objectively richer, which objectively makes your life better when you choose to be in it. Comfort is castrating our men. Comfort in the sense of, these super addictive foods that are made in a lab that people are like, and don't get me wrong, I love them, man. DQs, blizzards, like those things are not good for you. I freaking love a blizzard every now and then. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Doritos, they taste great. But these things are bad for you, objectively. They're altered process, and they make you super fat. And that leads to tons of problems down the road. I'm not saying this to be a jackass. I'm saying this because I want people to get better. I want people to be happier, and I want people to live the fullest lives they can. And the truth is, if you're, 90 pounds overweight, 150 pounds overweight, you're not living the best life you could live. And I think most people who are in that situation would admit to that. They wouldn't be like, well, my life's the best because I get to just eat as much food as I want. No, they wouldn't say that. They'd say, yeah, if you look at things, I am missing out on a broad spectrum of the things which make life fun and make it enjoyable. And I don't want that for anyone. I really don't. So in conclusion, that's a bad stat. I don't know what else to say there, but, comfort has castrated our men. Many men today have gluttoned themselves, have sloshed themselves, and have masturbated themselves into oblivion to where they literally are at points where they cannot enjoy basic functions of life. Going on a walk with a loved one, like being able to fit on an airplane. Like, these things shouldn't be issues for your average guy who's 22 years old. These, should be very common occurrences that all men can partake in. And so don't limit yourself to that pool. Don't limit yourself to just being able to do a certain few things in your life that relegates you to a sad, non-mobile life. We're humans that were made to move. We're creatures that were made to run, to enjoy life, and to be virile and smell the scent of the roses in the air and be able to go do difficult things with our bodies and with our minds, not to be slugs. We're not Jabba the Hutts. It's not what we're called to be. So, anyways, that's the second part of this podcast. I know it was harsh, but it was the truth. There you go. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching the second part of the podcast. Let's move on to the third podcast section, Reuben Rants.